Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. I think I'm going to start with C'est la vie because that's what I grabbed. Even before I press record, I don't know, I just gravitated towards it. This is general, okay? So this is going to be for all signs. Remember, all of my readings are fluid. So even though you hear me say man and woman, it could be man, man, woman, woman, okay? Energy is fluid. C'est la vie. Spirit, tell us what we need to know. 3 came out. Travel. Don't force it. Let it flow. And if it flows in another direction, let it be an unexpected arrival. I just got the chills. Let's start here, please. Could it be literally someone traveling and somebody pops up unexpected? Okay, yes. But it's giving something is coming that you don't expect. And it is definitely something that wasn't forced. This is c'est la vie, right? That's this deck. Such is life. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. You know, the saying is, if it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. That's what this card is really screaming right now. But you have something coming. Now, for some of you, it could be an unexpected trip that you take or someone else takes. Very unexpected. But hello, welcome to Eclipse season. Oh, Lord. A magical encounter and new love. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Yep. Oh my God, I got the chills again. When you least expect it, when you're not looking, it always comes. It always comes via the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance would be you not looking for it. It just comes and taps you on the shoulder. Oh, excuse me. You be all, okay, I don't know how it's going to come, but as we see, it says an unexpected arrival. You're not expecting this. Now, can this be a brand new connection out of the damn sheer blue? Yes. Yes. Now, for some of you, this is not brand fucking new. It's someone you've met. Nothing happened. And then you meet them. Why do they make me feel like you meet them again? So it could be you, I mean, damn, with the way shit is in the universe, you could go out and take a trip somewhere and see the motherfucker there. Unexpectedly. But if it's ongoing, it feels different. It's like it's like meeting them under the right circumstances in divine time for it now to be romantic. There we go. Took me just only 29 years to kind of find the right word. This is where we're at. To channel it. Energy is something else, right? Not walking away and fate. Didn't I say that? It would just be like serendipitous, divine timing. And here we have union. So we are on the path to X marks the spot, one parallel line. This is you. Another parallel line is them. Parallel lines are never fucking destined to meet. They're only destined to just do this right near each other. And it kind of reminds me of the movie, which is one of my favorites, You've Got Mail. And in You've Got Mail, in the beginning of the movie, it shows how they both just miss each other at the same Starbucks, right? The same coffee shop. They just miss each other. They take the same path. They know the same group of people, but they've never met, but they always miss each other. They're like within 3 degrees of separation. Maybe even 2 degrees. This could be that for you. There's some sort of close proximity, whether we're talking physical, that you guys may have been in the same areas, okay, and just missed each other. Or number 2, the amount of people that you guys are connected by, it's like so slim. It's like 2 degrees. Like, you know one person, and then that person knows, and they go, oh, that's my brother. walking away. I'm hearing Stevie Nicks in my head when I think about the walking away card. Silver Springs. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. So is there someone here? Is it that person that you had to walk away from because nothing was happening? Was it someone new? And then boom, Kanani, you meet that one. You know, it's so funny. I was thinking about this the other day, how really long time ago, I can't remember if it was Apartment on the Beach days or if it was after that. But I remember I used to tell everybody, right, this is the local words we say, and then boom, Kanani was one. And I remember that someone in the UK made a video of them and all of their coworkers saying, Missy, boom, Kanani. It was so funny. I don't know. I mean, just people in the UK started saying boom, Kanani. They sent me this cute like compilation video of it. It was just adorable. Is it gonna be just like that? What does boom, Kanani mean? It's kind of like when we go in your face, boom, Kanani. But boom, Kanani also is bitch like thunder. Okay, I went for the hidden truth. Here we go. Spill the tea, spirit. Tell us what's not being said. I wonder if you are happy without me. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. They're regretful. Someone's in regret. I bury myself in work to forget you. Listen, this is not made up. These masculines in question, let's start there, in question of being possibility potentials are busy. These are men that are doing a lot, got a lot of weight on their shoulders, right? They want to be financially stable, or they're going through some sort of turmoil right now with finances, because if they're going through some sort of a rabbit hole awakening, everything could get turned upside down. Okay, so they're busy and consumed with work, but in the back of their mind, they're thinking about you. Like, damn, wonder if that bitch is living her best life. Damn. I wonder if she's just so happy, giggling, screaming someone's name. I can't stop thinking about you. Well, I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. So, and that's of course if this is an ongoing connection, but I think there's a bit of drama there. When I say drama, I mean that the feminine has taken this completely the wrong way, but in actuality, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that this masculine just thought you were disgustingly ugly. It's that he had some other shit going on. He wasn't right within himself. He had some shit going on. He was in over his head on some things in life. He had things to take care of. You know, not everybody is going to put love on the front burner and put everything in the back burner because I just want love. You don't want a man like that. You don't want to be that person like that. Because like your life's falling apart, the ship is going down, but I'm looking for love. No. Right? So you do want the opposite. And I do like that this masculine here kind of took a step back because something in him said no. I replay our conversations over and over. I can't stop thinking about you, right? So this is where we're at. They're thinking about you. Because something you've said to them was profound. And it could have been not even that you came up with this big fucking soliloquy of trying to, about something important in life. This just could have been that you said something and the way you looked at something was very different. And let's say, for example, this, and most men that are really powerful have yes people around them. They got pick me bitches around them. They have yes people around them. If they're like boss ass motherfuckers, like emperors, right? Tell them what they want to hear. You might have been the one that told them not what they wanted to hear and completely different from their fucking opinion. But what you said just like made them see it very differently. Which means now they're rethinking everything about what they feel about everything. And if that's not the way that most of these connections are going to go, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Right? It's like the feminine is the storm in a way. She comes in as lightning striking for an awakening, for enlightenment. So I almost feel like there is some sort of difference of some sort of opinion here, but it wouldn't be major difference. It's not like you're falling in love with a dude who's exhibiting cult-like behavior. No. No. Nope. No. Why would you want to be with someone like that? And how would that possibly be the universe going, that's a perfect pairing? Maybe if this dude was coming out of that, right? Because a lot of people are coming out of that phase of believing that that was the right choice for them. Let's say you guys have a difference of political opinion, is my point. And he's coming out of that now going, oh my God, it's holy shit. Then yes, I could see. But not if he's still deeply rooted in that. Do you see what I'm saying? Marilyn Monroe deck. Here we go. If you guys want to order this deck, remember, Hillary made this deck. It's written in the cards tarot. If you want to purchase this deck or any of her others, go to her website. It's written in the cards tarot.com if I'm not mistaken. She's got a whole bunch of other decks there too, okay? I know you guys love when I use this deck. I love this deck too. It's amazing. What is that? Seven of Cups. She's waiting. Waiting. Queen of Wands. There's going to be, well, this feminine is exhibiting Black Cat, Dark Divine Feminine energy. Nine of Pentacles. She's single but enjoying her life. Remember, I wonder if you're happy without me. Yes, I am, bitch. Yes, I am. Because I kind of sat like this for a minute. Now, whether it's because you sat like this because there was someone and you were kind of waiting on that to kind of kick up off the ground, right? Or if you were just single as all shit. And something, it's like something clicks in the feminine and she says, no, I'm moving on from you, or I'm moving on from this phase of feeling like I'm missing something. Because if you're single as all hell and feeling like because you're single, you're missing something, because I don't have a man, that's not a very high vibration. Not because I say so, but because 2 + 2 = 4. And that's not 2 + 2 = 4. That's 29 plus 79, and you're trying to come up with 4. It's not how, it's not, there's just, it's impossible. This is that energy, right? This is, nah, I don't chase a motherfucker. And this is what I feel, and I'm gonna stand on that. And this is wild divine feminine energy. This would be where she's rebellious in the sense of, they want me to do this and they want to take away my rights, and I have to say, yes, sir. She's not going to do that. I find it incredible that people worship like the dark divine feminine deities like Hecate and Lilith and Kali Ma, but yet their opinions about things are not that. The dark divine feminine deities would say, fuck you. You want me to listen to you because you know about my body? So you're going to tell me what I do with my body? No. 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 Because that's this. You can't argue about that. I don't give a fuck. Well, I saw a video of a girl saying that Kali Ma is submissive. Really? She's the mother and the fucking destroyer. And Hecate don't know the difference between good and evil. She don't give a fuck. She says, oh, so you fucking burned me, bitch? Oh, so you're gonna fucking betray me? Oh, so you're gonna come after me? And they didn't. Those are not energies of submissive feminine energy. Are you going to be submissive when you're in union? Obvious fucking Lee. It's not like you're gonna be like a fucking total biatch in your relationship. No, but what we're saying is, in general, her energy is that of going against conformity. And it's all just her in this energy, right? There's no man here. So she's living her best fucking life. And some of you have been very introverted, right? She got that one eye peeking out, right? You're observing your environment right now. This is probably the most crucial time to observe your environment right now, because a lot of shit's being revealed. In the card itself, one eyeball, yes, shit's being revealed. Welcome to eclipse season. The season of reveal. So what will be revealed? Well, quite a few many of things. Judgment. That's some sort of guardian angel here. Knight of Pentacles. We've got justice. Yeah, you see, that's a policeman cop. You know, I saw this video. It's the same old thing since 1960. You know the Cranberries? You guys have ever saw people do reels of that where they show all women throughout time protesting and like fighting for their rights, and it's giving that. Ace of Swords, there's communication. Oh my God, the Emperor and the Chariot. Yep, something's arriving. Holy motherfuck. Chariot could be travel. Okay, Two of Wands. Look at her. She's getting all dolled up, really focused on herself here. The Emperor coming in, right? The Emperor is that really stoic, powerful energy. No, he's stoic. He's kind of behind the scenes. He's watching, he's observing. He will roar when it's time to roar. But emperors are known to be stoic, and they're known to be quiet, but he's not, they're quiet, but you know what? The D word. So he's not out there being loud. He moves stealth like a fucking ninja. And that's kind of the energy, isn't it? That if it's just sudden, boom, that's how it is. There's a sudden pop-up of something, whether you meet this man immediately and just out of the damn sheer blue, or this is someone that's ongoing, and they've been watching you, and they've been inspired by you, and they've been learning from you about. I think that for a really good alpha man, he's a healed and not still triggered inside alpha man. He wants a woman that does stand up for herself, right? I know a lot of men like that are, you know, pretty fucking decently high vibed and very successful. And they also have said the same thing in their younger years. Yeah, they wanted a bitch that just was whatever. But now, after they've been through some shit, right? Even if they're still younger, but they've been through some shit, they don't want women like that. They love when a woman has a voice and she stands up for herself, because self-respect and self-love is goddamn fucking attractive. So he's been in awe of this feminine, because imagine if you were to see Kali Ma in the flesh. That's this. I'm not saying this woman's personality has to be like that, where she's, you know, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the energy of that. Look at that. See the guardian angel. You know, we've got a lot of divine energy around us right now. In all my videos, you always see at some point some sort of an orb. Or when I'm outside and I can't see the orbs because there's no camera, they send me feathers specifically. Because they're saying, you're not alone, we're here. And we're like, well, if you're here, then can you do something? But they may not be able to do something, because is this what's supposed to be happening right now? Do you see what I'm saying? Is this right where we need to be right now, is in this moment? Because what they say is history always repeats itself. If you're feeling like you don't trust no one right now, it's that instinct inside of us. It really is maternal. It's feminine. It's danger, or just feeling like something's off, right? And so it just kicks in us. That's not abnormal. I don't want you to feel hard on yourself and go, you know what? I'm going fucking nuts. Because now I all of a sudden feel like when I don't trust my coworkers. I don't trust, you shouldn't trust nobody you don't really know, first of all. And maybe this is a good a wake-up call for all of us to say, you know what? I better rethink the people that I have around me, because history always repeats itself. Always sparks lust, desire, and chemistry. Fireworks. That's that magical encounter, isn't it? When the eyes lock and the hearts beat out of the chest, but also in the same breath, a sense of calm. Imagine that you're going to meet a person where it's not just all chemistry. It shouldn't be all just chemistry. I think we've learned this throughout time, that there should also be a sense of peace inside. So if you're with a person and all they do is make your nervous system go crazy, maybe that's kind of your nervous system screaming danger. Okay? If you have anxiety over it, or you're feeling some type of way with a person, that may not be butterflies, bitch. It may be your fucking alert system saying, bitch, run. But imagine meeting a person where there is just this physical reaction, but also this sense of like, I trust this person with my motherfucking life. It would have to be both of those things. Here we have mirror, threshold, reflection, and self-awareness. A lot of people do not have self-awareness. But these are mirrors, Palo Santo. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful reminder, right? That Native American energy is coming through really, really, really heavy and strong. Why? Well, what happened to the Native Americans? And that's all I'm going to say about that. Some of you have past lives that include Native American blood descent. But this is saying here, blessing, cleansing, and protection. I think that, you know what's so funny is last night I was so tired. I'm going to have another ridiculously busy week this week. So I was just kind of like reflecting about what I got to get done, like to make a mental note in my head. Well, I was thinking about how Mother Nature has been kind of rattling our cage a little bit recently. You know, all these earthquakes happening in Russia and, you know, in that part of the world. And just the volcano here in Hawaii, you know, Goddess Pele, she started erupting from last year, December, if I'm not mistaken. So she's been erupting, what is this now, 9 months? Off and on, right? I forget what episode she's on, episode 30 something throughout that 9 months. But Mother Nature has been speaking to us. And it reminds me of like Pocahontas, right? The Disney movie with something about Mother Nature and Native American energy. And you know, I am going to Arizona, where there's a lot of Native American energy. You know, when I listen to like songs, like I'll go on videos and stuff, Reels or TikTok, and I'll hear Native American, the drums and the singing, you know, the way they chant and stuff. Oh, bitch, I get full body goddamn chills head to toe. Something's really powerful, right, about that type of Native American drum music ceremony. It's like, ooh, gets you straight to the bone marrow. And I don't know, that's coming up very, very heavily. There's a feather. We talk about seeing feathers constantly. In the Marilyn Monroe deck, you did see that beautiful card with the huge feathers. So feather is freedom, strength, divinity. Freedom, not oppression. Freedom. Okay? And this is not a new stance. You've heard me say this for 8 fucking years, that this is the wild, divine, feminine energy. She is here to rebel against the things that she knows is wrong. That she knows, that's the energy, right? It's saying, No, that's not accurate. That's not right, because that actually oppresses people. Nope, that's not right, because that's actually hurting people. Nope, that's not right, because it's excluding people. If you don't have those views, you may not be a part of that, the soul tribe of the whole twin flame journey. That you may need to completely rethink, because you can't be in such a high divine high divine union like that and be for oppression and division and all of those things. That just can't be right. That can't be right. All right, we're gonna end it with the broken mirror. Okay, remember, this week is the last call for tickets to meet me in New York on 11/11 this year. I'm gonna put that link in the comments, but this is your last week. Cold shoulder, breakup, distance, or separation. I mean, yeah, I do think that if this was ongoing, this connection has sort of been stalled out. So you met, and then it stalls out. Now, for those of you that you have not had anyone, there's been no actual anything, this person could be going through some sort of a breakup right now. So when you meet them, they're single. Oh, yep, here we go. Opposites attract. Lessons, not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs. So could you have different spiritual beliefs? Yes. And I'm telling you right now, the feminine here is going to be more witchy. That's just my soul tribe. That's what I channel. That's the part of the group that I'm in. They're witchy bitches, okay? They're more spiritual than really religious, because that's just what this is. So could you meet a man who's not anything, right? He's like, I'm not very religious at all. And you're just like, well, I'm more spiritual about these. And he doesn't know what that means. Well, what is that? What do these crystals do? Well, then why do you burn Palo Santo? So it could be that. It could be different political beliefs. But as we talked about, there's just no way that you're going to be with someone who, you read the room, okay? You know what? There's no fucking way, because there would be no chance in hell that that masculine would change his mind. I told you what this could be for some of you, where they're coming out of that and they're like, bruh, I was a fucking idiot, okay? And I'm the first to admit it right now, and holy shit, then yes. Then yes. We know that healers must be with protectors. Protectors have to be grounded, so they can't be as free-spirited as the feminine. That doesn't mean they're going to be like extreme, weirdo, conservative, nuts, sort of. No, they cannot be. They can't be. It's not personal, it's vibrational. It wouldn't be a vibrational match, but it would mean this masculine's a little bit more tucked down and more rooted in. He's not as fucking free-spirited at all. He cannot be, because you need that. Healers need protectors. But this masculine is not going to say, you don't deserve to have rights to choose what you want. He's not going to be the type that says, you know what? Fuck them people. Fuck those people over there too. Fuck them people, but only we are the superiors. No. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then you definitely shouldn't be watching me continuously, because this is, for 8 years, this has been the journey. So it's not going to change now, right? For 8 years, this is it. Last card is called Make It Rain. Manifesting abundance. Legal matters in your favor. Unexpected money. And someone here could be an entrepreneur. The masculines would be very successful. He would have a lot going on. So would you. So would you. But some of you are, maybe you've been facing some sort of a legal matter. You've been worried about something. What has been my favorite mantra from Abraham Hicks all these years? Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. I want that to be your mantra if you're in something right now. If you're in financial crisis, if you're feeling like you're in something legal, I want you to say that mantra, and don't just say it and say, well, I don't believe it. You have to believe it. When you say everything always works out for me, you are releasing this off of your chest, and you are giving it to the universe. And you are saying, universe, take my burdens, take my worries, take my sorrows. And I want you to handle this for me, because I know you will, because things are always working out for me. Okay, now we're gonna get into this extended. If you wanna rent it, go to the comment section below. I will have the link pinned. In that same link, when you go to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, you will be able to rent my latest erotica tarot reading, and it was titled Every Time I Think About You, I Touch Myself, or something of the sort, okay? And so you can rent that there as well too, along with this extended. Reminder, this is the absolute, and I mean bitch, absolute last week to purchase a ticket to meet me in New York City for 11/11, okay? It's really exciting. I've got all the ladies are flying in. It's crazy because nobody from New York purchased a ticket to my knowledge. Maybe one person. Everybody else is flying in for this. People are even coming from out of country. So that's incredible, right? I mean, New York is that way where it's just filled with all types of visitors from everywhere you can imagine around the world and around the country. So I do like that it's going to be a huge mix for us of we're all coming from everywhere is the point. So this is the absolute last week. Don't forget, on my website as well, you guys can go and put an application in for my next Sedona retreat, which is coming up next year, March 2026, during the spring equinox. So all that info is there below. I've already got one spot locked in. Someone sent their deposit. That means there are only 3 spots left. I did receive a bunch of applications throughout this past weekend for that retreat, but I just have not been able to go through the applications. Remember, if I email you back after you send in an application, that's how you know that you've moved on to that next phase. Applications are absolutely essential because, you know, it's not personal, it's vibrational. I need to group people together that group of people are going to mix well. And some people are not looking for what this retreat is about, right? They're looking for a different experience. And so everything ain't personal, okay, bitch? And if you the type to take everything personal, I don't know what to tell you. But in any case, I'll see you in the extended. We'll do sexual tarot magic. Love you, bye.